What if the greatest love story of your life has nothing to do with passion? What if everything you believed about marriage after 65 is completely wrong? Stay with me, because what I'm about to share might change how you see love forever. Sexless marriages after 65. Most people won't dare say those words out loud. But today we face them honestly, with courage and compassion. Because doing so unlocks some of the deepest truths about love, companionship, and what it really means to share a life. After decades of building a home together, raising children, surviving careers, and weathering life's storms, many couples discover that physical intimacy quietly fades away. And here's what surprises people most: it doesn't always mean love has faded too. Sometimes it's simply the natural rhythm of aging bodies, shifting health, and evolving priorities. But what happens when physical closeness diminishes and emotional connection starts feeling distant as well? Let me share three hard truths about sexless marriages after 65 and what they truly reveal about love. Truth 1: physical intimacy is only one dimension of love, friends. One of the most painful realizations for couples after 65 is discovering that physical intimacy may no longer anchor their relationship. Bodies age, energy fades, and health challenges can make closeness feel complicated. And yet, none of this means love has died. Ooh. In fact, it may open the door to something far more profound, a richer, deeper understanding of what loving someone truly means. Let me ask you something. When you look back on your earliest years of marriage, what do you remember? The excitement, yes. The passion, certainly. But look even closer. What stands out more than anything else? Perhaps it's the quiet moments. Your partner bringing you tea when you were unwell, sharing a private laugh over nothing, holding hands through one of life's many storms. Those gestures, those tender, ordinary moments, those are the very soul of love. When we measure love only through the physical, we shrink it into something far too small. True intimacy is layered and complex. It includes emotional support, spiritual connection, shared dreams, and deep mutual respect. In later years, these dimensions often grow far more meaningful than physical touch alone. Many seniors discover that a lingering embrace, a handwritten note, or simply sitting together quietly can feel more intimate than anything else ever did. There was an elderly couple I once met, married over 55 years. Physical closeness had naturally lessened, but their love had never wavered. Every evening they sat together in the garden, revisiting memories, laughing softly, holding each other's worries carefully. Their friends sometimes whispered, "The spark must be gone by now." But the spark hadn't vanished at all. It had simply transformed from flame into something steadier, warmer, and far more enduring. That is the breathtaking beauty of long-term love. So, my dear friends, if you find yourself in a sexless marriage, please do not panic. Rather than grieving what is physically absent, choose to celebrate what is emotionally present. Small, thoughtful, tender gestures carry more power than any fleeting passion ever could. Physical intimacy is only one dimension. Emotional, spiritual, and intellectual connection are what truly hold a marriage together after 65. Love resembles a tree. In youth, it bursts with flowers and vibrant color. In maturity, it pushes roots deeper into the earth, becoming stronger, steadier, and completely unshakable. Truth too, emotional closeness becomes the bridge. Friends, let's speak plainly. When physical intimacy fades, emotional closeness often becomes the very lifeline of a marriage. Without it, partners can feel isolated, frustrated, even quietly resentful. But with it, love can deepen and grow into something richer and more beautiful than passion alone ever produced. Picture a bridge connecting two separate islands. Physical intimacy was the original spark that built it. But over time, that bridge needs strong pillars of trust, honest communication, shared laughter, and genuine understanding. Those pillars are emotional closeness, and they hold the connection firm long after passion naturally retreats. Emotional intimacy isn't about discussing household chores or monthly bills. It means sharing your inner world, your hidden fears, your quiet joys, your deepest regrets, your most tender dreams. It means asking, "How are you really feeling?" and then listening, not just with your ears, but with your whole heart. Many seniors who cultivate this kind of closeness discover their marriage becomes more meaningful than it has ever been. They learn that the heart still speaks fluently, even when the body grows quiet, and that companionship itself becomes love's highest and most sacred expression. I recall a couple both in their 70s, married for many decades. Physical intimacy had become too demanding, yet their love was unmistakably alive. The secret was emotional closeness, carefully nurtured across many years. Each morning they exchanged thoughts, shared laughter, and prayed side by side. Each evening they reviewed their day together, held space for each other's worries, and celebrated even the smallest victories. Their bond had become a partnership, unbreakable, built entirely on empathy, tenderness, and an abundance of shared experience. So, my friends, if your marriage has entered a sexless season, do not give up. Pour your energy into emotional bridges instead. Talk more, listen longer, understand deeper, revisit old memories, and deliberately create brand new ones. Emotional intimacy is not a substitute for physical closeness. It is the bedrock that keeps love standing tall when bodies change and years accumulate. Remember, love after 65 isn't measured by passion alone. It's measured by depth of connection, quality of companionship, and the willingness to walk hand in hand through every season life offers. Truth 3. It's okay to acknowledge the discomfort. Dear friends, one of the heaviest burdens of a sexless marriage is the discomfort it quietly carries. Frustration, guilt, shame, sadness. Many people suffer silently, convinced that speaking up means admitting failure. But avoiding the truth doesn't dissolve it. Facing it honestly and gently is actually the very first step toward a healthier and genuinely happier marriage. Pretending everything is perfectly fine or burying difficult feelings deep inside builds invisible walls between partners. Those walls slowly thicken into emotional distance, which ultimately feels far heavier than any physical limitation. But when couples find the courage to face reality together, even the uncomfortable and painful parts of it, something extraordinary happens. Understanding follows. Growth becomes possible. I knew a couple in their late 60s silently suffering inside a sexless marriage. Both carried embarrassment. Both feared honest conversation. Then one quiet afternoon, they decided to speak gently, without accusations, without blame. They named their fears thoroughly. They admitted their longing for connection in new ways. That conversation didn't suddenly restore physical intimacy, but it brought tremendous relief, deeper understanding, and a renewed closeness that had been missing for far too long. Their relationship blossomed again, this time rooted in raw honesty and profound mutual respect. Acknowledging discomfort also means being willing to seek real help. Speaking with a compassionate therapist, joining a supportive community, or simply carving out intentional time together can create the breathing room love needs to flourish again. True courage isn't the absence of difficulty, it's choosing to meet difficulty with patience, empathy, and unwavering kindness. Friends, after 65, never forget this. Love does not expire when physical intimacy fades. The heart holds countless other languages: care, humor, presence, and steadfast companionship. When couples choose honesty over silence, they discover entirely new ways to connect, nurture love, and truly savor their golden years together. So, my dear friends, embrace honesty, speak tenderly, listen completely, love wholeheartedly. Sexless marriages are never failures. They are invitations to rediscover love in its most profound, most enduring, and most breathtaking form. My dear friends, if this message stirred something in your heart, please don't let it rest there, untouched. Take time to reflect on your own relationships, your marriage, your friendships, the bonds you hold most dear. Ask yourself genuinely, am I building emotional closeness? Am I expressing love in ways that truly resonate? And if you're ready to explore more about living a joyful, meaningful, and deeply connected life after 60, filled with love, wisdom, and lasting happiness, I warmly welcome you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soul Signal. Together, we'll explore stories, honest guidance, and practical wisdom that will help you live your golden years with genuine purpose and lasting peace. Remember always, love is not simply about passion, it's about presence, compassion, and connection. So let us walk forward together, learning, growing, and making every single moment truly count. Subscribe, stay connected, and together let's build a life overflowing with love and deep meaning. Thank you, my dear friends.